Lieutenant General Ashish Ranjan Prasad, a defense expert, joining us for a little clarity on this. Mr. Ranjan, at this point, we see that Rajnath Singh, the defense minister, very categorically stating India has given a fitting reply. The PLA were pushed back to their standpoint. But at the same time, this is a matter of concern and worry that close to a year later, a friction of this nature has been reported from the Arunachal region. What does it speak of the Chinese troops and their intentions?
Yeah, it's a very, very apt question, which I can see now. But let me tell you, I totally agree with the defense minister when he says that India has given a very apt reply. मैं आप लोगों को ये बताना चाहूँगा कि there is a difference when you talk in Arunachal and Eastern Ladakh that there is a perceived border. It's a different ball game altogether. जब आप LC, LAC या IB की बात करते हैं, perceived border की बात करते हैं, इन तीनों चीजों में बहुत बहुत अंतर है. और जिस तरह हमारे जवानों ने एक बहादुरी का नमूना दिया है, जिस तरह हमारी मिलिट्री एंड पॉलिटिकल लीडरशिप जिस तरह से इस चीज को संभाले हुई है, वो बहुत ही काबिले तारीफ है. और मैं आपको ये भी बताना चाहूंगा, ये सब संभव हो सका है ऑलमोस्ट नियर रियल टाइम इंटेलिजेंस जो हम लोगों के पास अब अवेलेबल है, आइदर ड्यू टू इंक्रीज्ड सर्वेलेंस रिसोर्सेज और ड्यू टू इंक्रीज्ड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक वॉरफेयर या इंफॉर्मेशन वॉरफेयर जिसको कहते हैं. इन चीजों का जो इनपुट हमारे पास अब हमारे मिलिट्री लीडरशिप को अवेलेबल है, उन्हीं के चलते आज ये संभव हो सका है कि ये एक बिल्कुल मुंहतोड़ और बिल्कुल ऐप्ट जवाब दिया गया है. मेरी राय इसमें यही है कि हम सबों को धैर्य से काम लेना चाहिए और पॉलिटिकल लीडरशिप एंड मिलिट्री लीडरशिप का पूर्ण रूप से साथ देना चाहिए. धन्यवाद. थैंक यू.
जी, लेफ्टिनेंट जनरल रंजन जी, आप ये could you give us some clarity on this disputed region? ये dispute क्यों है? And we believe that that border area is very poorly demarcated. What's the reason for that? Why isn't there a concrete plan on what borders belong to India and what belongs to theirs? I know it's an age-old question and it's a fight that's been on. All right, Lieutenant General, please do stay with us. I'm going to cut across to the Lok Sabha proceedings that's currently happening live with the opposition.
Let me use the next few minutes to point out what the data, the statistics tell us as to who the actual Pappu really is. NSO numbers were out yesterday. Industrial output has shrunk by 4% in October to a 26-month low. The manufacturing sector contracted 5.6%. Manufacturing is still the biggest generator of jobs. 17 of the industry sectors that make up the index of industrial production have recorded negative growth rates. Forex reserves have fallen by $72 billion in under a year.
All right. Coming out of Mahua Moitra there, as we hear, the Parliament a little while ago has spoken extensively on the skirmishes that has been reported along the border of Arunachal. Lieutenant General, a quick word from you on why is the border poorly demarcated, and that's possibly causing these skirmishes. I know it's an age-old question. I said this is a fight that's been going on for decades, but yet, is there a solution that could be brought to the table?
Yeah, once again I will say, it is a perceived border. Please understand the difference between when we have demarcated the border by international border, IB, where you have a line, and we have actual demarcation being gone, where there is a border fencing, and where there is a little bit of no man's land on either side. This is a different ball game and scenario. But when you have perceived border, I was myself posted in Chishul, Loma, Neoma of Eastern Ladakh, and I found at that point of time when I was commanding my regiment in Leh, I found that Leh Ladakh and that side, I found that it is possible to go, kilometer after kilometer without any hindrance. But these days, when you have increased surveillance resources, you have to only be able to solve the things with the talk and diplomatic level. Because when you talk of a perceived border, you cannot actually say this part of the land belongs to me and this part it does not. So I totally agree when they say that in my perceived Indian border, no territory has been lost. It's absolutely truth. And that should be only supported in an unequivocal manner. Thank you.